Imagine building an agent that works on Microsoft 365, uses the AI model of your choice, runs with custom orchestration, leverages Retrieval augmented generation with Azure integrations. I mean, really custom one. That my developer friends are now called custom agent agents. Hi, my name is Ayca Bas. I'm Cloud Developer Advocate at Microsoft. In this video, we are going to break down custom agent agents. If you want to learn anything and everything about custom agent agents, keep on watching. Let's dive right in. I want to show you this awesome human resources expert, Career Genie. Career Genie is a bot framework-based agent that works on Teams. It's powered by Teams AI Library and Azure OpenAI. It's friendly and helps with HR queries, as you can see, but let's have a closer look to its user experience. First thing we recognize is the AI-generated label, and we also have the sensitivity label right next to it. We also have feedback loop with thumbs up and thumbs down buttons where we can share more feedback about what we like and dislike about this answer. This all really looks and feels like a Copilot experience. We can also ask Career Genie complex questions like suggest me .NET developers who can speak Spanish. As Career Genie is connected to Azure AI Search and can apply vector search on top of a diverse set of resumes, we can get the best candidate suggestions for our specific query. Career Genie can do much more than just retrieval augmented generation with Azure AI Search. To start with, it can authenticate users with single sign-on, and it can handle much more complex tasks for you. For example, when we get some candidate suggestions, we can actually create a list of candidates using Career Genie. And Career Genie understands the task thanks to the natural language processing and takes an action accordingly. Recognize that it can also handle complex queries like add Anthony in the same list with Isaac and easily get the task done. It can summarize our list and also can create multiple lists. Let's create another list for Python developers and add Sarah in. It can also keep track of changes in the lists. For example, we can remove Anthony from the .NET list and add Anthony in the new talent list. We can keep making many other changes, and Career Genie will be able to keep track of that. It will be able to create much more lists than just 3. It can add more candidates in the list and be able to make all these adjustments in real time. And once we are settled with our lists of candidates, we can ask send my list to HR, and it will be able to send my list to HR for scheduling interviews. If I quickly go ahead and check my inbox, I should be able to see lists of candidates sent to HR for scheduling interviews. Career Genie definitely looks cool, but I'm pretty sure you already have some questions. How can we make Career Genie work so smoothly on Teams? How does it handle diverse data set with RAG and have this awesome characteristic behavior, also have Copilot-like user experience? Let me show you how. Our custom engine agent Career Genie is powered by Teams AI Library. Let's go through the core components in our source code. Let's start with app.ts. We start with the AI components here. First, we have the model we want to use. OpenAI model helps us call the Azure OpenAI. Then Prompt Manager manages prompt creation using the files under the prompts folder. Then we have the action planner that uses large language model to generate plans and calls Azure OpenAI. And finally, application utilizes all of these AI components like model, planner, and so on, and replaces the activity handler class in a typical bot framework bot. Let's have a look at the prompts folder. Under the prompts folder, we have chat folder, then we have config.json that has all the settings about our prompt, and then we have skprompt.txt that keeps the meta prompt and defines the behavior of our bot. In this case, it's Career Genie that helps human resources team finding right candidates. It's friendly, professional, likes using emojis, and so on. So far, these are the core components of a custom engine agent. Let's take it one step further and see how we can include Azure AI Search as a data source. If you go to config.json, you will recognize that we have data sources here, and this is the place where we define Azure AI Search as a data source. And if you look at the details here, you will see Azure AI Search endpoint, index name, key, query type as vector, and embedding model. Alright, the next step is customizing the user experience using Powered by AI Kit in Teams AI Library. I'll go back to app.ts. Here, the first feature I want to show you is feedback loop. You can add thumbs up and down buttons in each response of the AI for users to share their feedback. And then the citations. You can actually customize the citations using predicted say comment and adaptive card. Another great feature available in Powered by AI Kit is generated by AI label, where we can add in each AI response to highlight that this is generated by AI. And finally, we have the sensitivity label, where we can define the confidentiality of the data our AI is sharing. Let's continue with another important capability we can add in our custom engine agents, which is authentication. You can use the authentication component available in Teams AI library and enable single sign-on. Finally, let's talk about actions, which is one of the most important components that adds the complexity in our conversation with AI. To handle complex tasks like creating lists, adding candidates, making changes, adjustments, to handle all these actions, we will need to create another prompt. That means our default prompt will be choosing in between two different prompts. The monologue folder under the prompts folder handles all the actions related tasks. In the actions.json, we define all the actions here, such as create list, delete list, add candidates, remove candidates, send lists, that is for HR. And then we will need to register actions in our app. Our AI and planner will decide which action to call, and once we hit the action, we will be calling the related function available in the actions.ts. Alright, how do you build one of these from scratch? Well, we are going to use Teams Toolkit. In VS Code, select Teams Toolkit icon, then create a new app. You should select Custom Engine Agent and then Basic AI Chatbot. Select the language of your choice, Azure OpenAI, enter your keys, endpoint, deployment name, select the default folder, give your application a name, then we are ready to go. To have the basic functionalities of Career Genie, the first thing you should do is to go to escape prompt.txt, update here with Career Genie's behavior, and then hit F5. If you're trying this for the first time, you can use Teams App Test tool, which will be a lot easier to test and see the results. And because we don't currently have Azure AI Search integration and all these complex capabilities, we should start by asking simple questions like, can you help me write a job post with senior developer role? Make sure C# is a part of it. And Career Genie is already helping us right away. Are you already interested in building one? I have amazing news for you. We are introducing a new virtual workshop called Copilot Developer Camp. We have a series of labs where you can follow to build your own custom engine agent, aka Career Genie, with its capabilities including RAG, powered by AI, authentication, actions, and much more. Check out Copilot Developer Camp today to start building your own custom engine agent. Thanks for watching and subscribe to our channel for more Copilot development content. See you in the next video. Bye.